Hi Dave! How you doing? I hope you're having a fantastic day today. Okay, congratulations. It is a really special day for you. So I am so happy to congratulate you. So, how's it going, everyone? Today, I don't know, it feels like a low energy day. Like I'm going to try and take it easy. I don't know why I got the feeling it's going to be a slow day, so I will be slow myself. Oh yeah, we got Taker music just as we started. So yeah, I will be talking just as we go. There we go. Just moving things around so I get a good view of everything.
Yo. Little Norwegians has got something to say. It goes. Thank you for streaming. I just had to try to take an AI job interview, and it was the most dystopian, dehumanizing thing. I need little guy comfy streams.
Oh my god. I am so sorry, buddy. Seriously, I am sending you a huge virtual hug, okay buddy? Hi Prince Banana. Welcome here. So today I am going to take it easy, as I said just 5 minutes ago, because this week, and it's only Wednesday, mind you, it's only Wednesday and it's like 4:30 in the afternoon, so it's not even that late in the week, but I am already exhausted. I've done so much in Twinkle this week. Like, things didn't line up the way I wanted, so I had to improvise, and the result of that improvisation is like I knocked down like 20 small tasks, and some tasks that I thought were going to be huge, and I have been postponed for a while because I was so scared of them. And then I just like finished all of those instead of what I had planned in the beginning. I will actually like show you a little bit before we start working on today's feature, which is going to be the shop system. Let me see if this loads first. Unity is so slow, like that's one of the things. Like everyone says Godot is way faster, and it's like one of the things is making me consider going to Godot for my next project. Because this is already 30 seconds waiting for the game to run. Unity sure has a lot of load, as you said, buddy. There we go, 40 seconds. 40 seconds just for the dialogue to change name. There we go. Alright. Almost a minute waiting. So, first things is like you will notice the camera is a little bit smoother, especially on big jumps. And if you get on top of a platform, like it just snaps up. But another thing you'll see now is that if I get behind something, it just becomes transparent. So you keep seeing the character and it's like a smooth transition. It even works with small things like this. But hey, even with other big things like this, or even if there is more than one. Oh, thank you for the follow, Pandemic! That's a funny name! Welcome here! Thank you so much for the follow, I really appreciate it. Another thing I want to show is that... Actually... Let me mute the music for a sec and let me just add the music for the game. Let me see, where is it? Oh, I don't have the the desktop one. How come Unity should have one in here? Oh yeah, there we go. It is already on. Okay. So if I pause the music and do this. Let me just. There we go. It is a little bit loud, maybe. Let me check real quick in here. Yeah, no, it's supposed to be okay. There we go. As you can see now, her dancing is synchronized with the music. So that's it, that was what I wanted to show you today. I know, it's like not really impressive, but I don't know, I'm proud of having done this. It's small stuff, but it's also kind of important. And so yeah, you're absolutely right, we are so close to 1,000 followers, which is crazy. I hope I really didn't expect to see that number. So maybe we will have something to celebrate soon. Alright, so this said, let's actually start working on what I wanted to do, which is the shop system. Is audio okay? Yeah, there we go. I wasn't listening to anything. I wasn't hearing it. So yeah, first things first, I want to add it to the UI. Let me see. Hi, Volta Storm. Welcome to the mines. Dinner energy delivery? Don't mind if I do. So yeah, we got this menu, which was for the van, as you probably remember from another stream. And I think we will add the shop as a submenu of this, because it's like functionally very similar, and because there will be like an inside shop in here. Oh, thank you, Ayase, my love. Seriously love you. You are the love of my life. Thank you so much for being here with me. Seriously, like, I don't know. I don't even know how to put it into words. I don't know what I will do with it. Yeah. I love you. I will go wife mode right now. Hope you enjoy the view. So yeah, I will add like another menu in here. I will probably duplicate the equipment one, and I will hide everything else so we can see it well. There we go. And probably even the UI. Alright. So this is like an equipment panel, and we don't even need it to be like on a side, because shops typically won't, you know, they won't be having a character in them. Maybe some will know. We'll see. Alright, so I will just call this panel shop, and I want it to be like not as wide. And also, what's with this rotation? There we go. Something like this, maybe. We don't need this part of the equipment, the top part. Although to be honest, we do need the label on top. So I will just take it out. There we go. Alright. And this will just say like shop or whatever. The name of the shop you are in. Like each shop will have a different name. And rather than having a quantity in here, we probably want just to have a price. So let's just tweak things around. This should be text price. This will use icons though, so let's see if I can actually load the sprite assets. I think it's this one, symbols. Yeah, this one. So we can actually use the glyph for money in here. Oh, hi, Galactic! Happy to see ya! So this will just say I think it was like this. I'm not sure. I don't remember what exactly was the way to add symbols in here. Everything I just want to reference that one scene in Austin Powers. Molly, molly, molly. I actually don't know what scene you're talking about. It has been like 20 years since I last saw Austin Powers. So now let me think, what should I type in here for the symbol to appear? I will look it up real quick. See if I can find this. Yeah, it's just sprite equals or sprite name. Yeah, sprite name. Let me try that. There we go, sprite monitor. For example, like this is the price we got. And this should probably be way bigger. just in case we have prices by the thousands. There we go. And now we'll just make this like way wider. Something like so. Oh, let me check that scene right now. Let me see what it is. Oh, no, I know what you mean. Oh my god. Don't know how to feel about that one. In any case, like we got the price in here, we got the icon that is like the same icon right now, but just because it's like a template. It can be anything. In fact, let me just use something that will fit this, like, I don't know. Hearty pasta dish, for example. Or even, you know what, this one. I like this one. I like the green spaghetti. What do you think about this icon? There we go. I think that's cute. Now for this one we actually need the help panel too. Because we have one in here. Oh, is this one? Is panel description. There we go. So this one will show the name, the description of the item you're gonna buy. You feeding everyone, buddy. You really are a provider of pasta. Alright, I think this can even be a little bit thinner. And I will add yet another panel on top, which is the... But actually we don't even need one to confirm the quantity. You are just going to buy things one by one. So UI wise, this is probably all we need. I will add one more thing though, which is like a logo, because I would like every shop to have like a logo that they use and it shows in here somewhere. So I will add an image. This is shop logo, and I want it to be like over here, pretty big. And here's the thing, I don't want to just position it, I want it to be in this point of the screen always. So what I will do is change this to be relative to the borders. And actually I cannot do that because this is inside of it. So yeah, I can only do this. This will have to do. And I want this to be in the back. There we go. Just in case like this gets big, it doesn't, you know. Alright, so what I will do is add a sprite for this. I don't know what logo I can add. Oh, by the way, look at this thing. These icons. Our buddy Little Norwegians made them. They are so cool, and they are going to be used in the level editor, so I am upgrading how it looks. Next time I make a level on stream, you'll see them. They are fantastic. You really nailed down the feel. If anyone wants to just get some really cool graphics for their projects, like seriously consider commissioning Little Norwegians in here. Always a delight to work with. I think I will use this as logo for now. Whatever, like this. This is just a graffiti for the scenery, but we will change it for something else as we go. Alright, so we got the shop, we got the logo. Maybe we can show Twinkle over here doing animations, thinking about shopping or something. We'll see. We will see how we go with that. Okay, so now I gotta disable this and I have to add controls to the code. There we go, making it big so you can see it. And let me see. UI, panel animators. Shop panel. There we go. And now we will look at the methods to bring up the BAM panels. Alright, so we got show BAM panel. And we have this. So I will come here after all of this. This is equipment, this is inventory. Okay, before inventory, let's go here. Shop. Open shop menu. And we will open show BAM panel. And then what was this? Select bands of panel, and here we do this shop panel. Alright, this should show this panel. Let's just check the code right, just in case. But this should just make everything invisible.
Yo molegato, drink some water.
Oh hi there, happy to see ya! How's it going? Thank you for stopping by and for the minigame redeem. Let's see what we get this time. This is already fun because we are getting a haunted house. Oh, look at that! You are the ghost! Diga. Oh, Dave is the first one to go. Oh my god, that was quick! Pangolin wins! Oh my god, that was real quick! Waking up, that sounds good. Like, that means you got the whole day ahead of you. What you got planned for today? because I hope it's a really interesting and fun day ahead that you have today. Alright, I'm thinking this should actually work. We should also probably just select a button when we open the shop. Alright, and what we do is this one, and we get the first selectable. Taking it easy today, that sounds great. I am taking it easy too. Because today it felt like it's going to be a slow day, and I just better play into it, you know. Okay, one thing I want to do is be able to select what the shop looks like. So I will add a few parameters in here. Shop name and shop logo. There we go. And then before opening this, actually I will select the few things. Let's get in here. Tutorial, mission results, inventory, bound tab. There we go. Header, shop, and we'll have a few parameters in here. What a banger of a song. There we go. This track is so insanely good. It's so good. We assume the name. We actually changed the name to be the same, so you know, sprite, so we don't need this. There we go. Oh hi Saturnus! Happy to see ya! How you doing? So the guys sure have a banger of a soundtrack, like every single song is amazing. Little sleepy but good. Hey, take it easy to do if you can, okay? Alright, so now with this we should be able to open the shop. Let's just try this somehow. Oh, by the way, we need to actually assign the things. Let's not forget like I usually do. Alright, so here's equipment. Here's the shop. And you know what, I will assign the shop in here too, just so if we go from a shop to something else it kinda resets too. And now here in shop we need to add everything that's in here. We got the label and we got the logo. There we go. Oh hi Nebula! Hi Biran! Hi both of you! How you doing? Hope you are having a fantastic day today.
Yo molegato, drink some water.
Drinking some water for ya. Just roll out of bed. You know what? I am a little bit jealous. You got the whole day ahead. You can do everything. Thank you, buddy. Oh, we got another mini game. Let's see what we get this time. We got Maya operating the wheel. And we got a mind race test. I love to see this one. It's such a vibe. We got Sandra, we got Boxit, we got Dave, and we got Voltabla all participating today. Seems Boxit is going ahead, but you know, this could go in anywhere, either way, or not. Maybe it just goes right ahead and Boxit wins. Congrats to our favorite all.
Yo molegato, drink some water.
More water. Just taking a small sip this time. There we go. Water good. It is good. Okay, so next thing, I want to make some sort of prefab. By the way, I need to open this again because this should be disabled by default. There we go. Alright, so I now need some sort of NPC to open this. Oh, hi B and Orchid! Hi you two! How you doing today? I hope you are having a fantastic Thursday. Not Thursday, this Wednesday. Oh my god, I am so lost. I moved the stream days around like just one day and I get already completely lost in time. Doing pretty heckin' good. I'm so happy to hear that. Hey B, if there's anything I can do to help turn to help turn that okay into good, let me know. And also hi Il. I'll be happy to see you in here. Alright, so what I will do is go here for Bob and let me see how this was done, because I always forget. Here's Bab, and she's just like an NPC with a method call, so we'll just do something like that. I will open this to have as a reference, and let's make a new script. And this will be called shop, simply. Tuesday. Hey, I hope your day at work is easy and goes by quickly and you can get home and rest, okay, Il? Now, why is the script not opening? There we go. Oh, thank you so much, Il. Really appreciate those words. Thank you so much. I will try not to disappoint with this one. So we will have like a few parameters for the shop. That we will use. And then we will have a method in here. Where is the one I had opened before? Let me see. There we go. So yeah, we don't need any of those. All we need to do is have this, I think. This is a coroutine and it just like changes things. And I just want to like... You know what, I will copy this. I want to have a custom camera. We will modify this as we go. There we go. And this probably... This probably we don't need. Like we can just go straight to this. Alright, so we disable this and we need to actually be using this namespace. And in fact what I will do too is that we cannot enter the shop if the character is already not in control. So if we can control the characters, then we start the shop. Alright, and now we need to have a menu camera thing in here. I want to be able to have a custom camera for this. We don't even need this though. We don't need any of these. We probably don't even need to wait. And here we just relay the information. We can probably have like a shorter transition. There we go. Okay, so this is very simple. We will add more things to this later on to like have a different inventory in this shop. But for now, what I will do is maybe let's turn this into a shop. So I will create an empty, move it over here, and add a shop. And we'll call this like the sign says. It will be fashion faction. By the way, I think I'm a little bit behind in the shootouts. By the way, if I forget to shoot out any of you friends that stream, please let me know, because I always forget someone. I am so forgetful, I am sorry. I want to automate this somehow. Like to have a whitelist of people that get shout out automatically. In any case, we got this, and we can get a logo for this. Just for the test, we'll go with, I don't know, what graphic do I have in here that is interesting? Oh, thank you, Orchid, thank you so much. Maybe this start sign thing. And we have to add a camera in here. So I will add a virtual camera. There we go. And we want it to look like it's looking at here. Something like this, maybe? Hi, Petualba! Happy to see ya! Okay, Vina, have a fantastic day! Yeah, this looks okay. I will disable this and I will assign this in here. And this I will probably make like purple or something and call this shop. So we can kinda see it here. And we will make this a prefab. But also what we need to do here is create a cube inside. This will be how we interact with the shop. Like we want maybe to have an NPC or something inside. And this one will have like no renderer, because it's like you are interacting with the door. This is trigger, and it kinda takes this area. There we go. NPC, and we have an NPC item with a single variation. And it needs to be on talk, and it sends a message here, and we send this message. There we go. Alright, so now we should be able to open the shop menu just by coming in here and talking to the shop, to the door, I mean. And so what the heck is this? I think I added this one by mistake, because this is a dog shit version of Final Fantasy VII boss music. I think this one is from RJ's, but this sounds terrible. There we go. Alright, so we are in here, we get in here, we get the talk thing, and it opens, it works. Fashion function. And we got a button that is not being selected by default, strangely enough. Maybe because the text is selectable. But yeah, like it works. Now we need a way to exit this. So I will add like a button to the side or something. Alright, so let's go back to the UI. And I want to be able to see things. Alright, so basically we want to also have the exit button from the main menu and have it in here. Now where do I add it? Alright, let me see. I will do a few things so this goes a little bit more automatic. Budget element, ignore layout, there we go. And now here I can add a vertical layout group. Okay, so this is a little bit strange. We can actually let me see, this one doesn't need to ignore the layout, instead it needs to have a preferred height of 64. Alright. And this one doesn't need a preferred height, it should instead have a flexible one. And the exit button, which by the way should have 0 rotation. This one needs like 64. And why is this not working is my question. Oh yeah, because I had to activate this. Okay, there we go. Probably we don't need the width, so we can actually change this to be just like something like this. There we go. And we want this to be middle center. Alright. Way better already. No, we don't want this to be selected. This has nothing that should be selected. So I don't know what was selected last time. In any case, this should already be enough to actually close the shop as we go. So let's try. And actually let me check the code in here. We do this. Hey, look at her go! I think he's done us. And you should like get the first one. I don't know why. This is like getting something else. I will have to check what is being selected in here. For now, let's just try. Let's see if we did this correctly. Because if we did, then we can start working on filling the shop with items. Or maybe even adding a bit of an animation to the logo. I think I will do that first. Okay, so this is absolutely not working. How come? I think I know what is happening, and this is something I hate from Unity too. Like, you saw how we changed this into prefab? Well, if I go here and open the exact same thing we made in the shop, you can see here in the corner that this is changed, as if I had changed it in this scene. And I have to revert it to the actual values of the prefab. I don't know why this happens, but it happens, and it's bullshit. There we go. Making sure nothing else is changed. Alright, so now we should look okay. Oh, I see. You know what? I have cracked the mystery. Remember how sometimes in a stream, let me just get back to normal. How sometimes in a stream the camera does something weird and we lose the UI? It's because the shortcuts in my stream to move the avatar, they are the same as the debug shortcut to deactivate the UI and have custom camera. So sometimes when I change my expression, like going to normal, do you see? It changes, like I go to this expression and then I go to normal and it happens. Okay, good to know, good to know. The game is not broken, it's just me using the same button combinations for everything. Okay, so we talk. And here we go. Strangely enough, we don't have this button selected when we start, but we will try to find the cause for that. Oh, but exiting is not enough to get back. Oh, because we have to actually, let me do something right here, because when we exit the BAM menu, let me see where it is. Yeah, we start like unpausing and doing a lot of things that we don't really do in the shop. And this is because if we are in a band, we exit, and if we are not, we just go back to normal. And what we'll do is set this to false. There we go. No, I want to check what are we activating when we enter the shop. So let's get this and let's debug this. Because I want to know what we are selecting that we shouldn't. Alright, let's see. And we are getting a null exception. Let me check the console. Because we are like selecting cameras in here. So we should only do this if we have a current band checkpoint. Because see, this is... Hey, thank you for the follow, Wazy. Welcome to the mines. I hope you have fun in here. Even if I am like goofing up all the time with the code. There we go. This only happens if we are in the bank menu. The shop uses the same thing, but it lacks a few things. Heya, heya. But yeah, this should fix this issue. Let's try again and see if now we can figure out what is actually being selected. At least after the first time, like it starts testing way faster. Okay. And now it is selecting the correct one. Okay, I see. I see what was happening. And if we go back to normal, but the camera is not activated. Alright, I see. Okay. So let me check this real quick. I should be able to just get a callback in here too, just like with the bang menu. I will do the same thing. There we go. And there we go. Alright. So now we need to actually set this so we can get a callback. And what I will do is UI control instance and let me get in here. Current shop, and we just assign this normally. Alright, but this should be on exit shop. There we go. Alright, and this is when we close a panel. Showing this. Let me search for this. There we go. So instead of this, we'll just do the same. There we go. So now when we exit, we should be able to exit the shop too. By the way, everyone, I'm Shrimp. This is a public service. I am doing your work today, buddy. Little Norwegians. You're usually the Shrimp advisor. I will be doing this today because I was shrimping real bad. Okay, so we do this. Here we go. UI control the current shop equal this. There we go. Oh, I love this track. Digimon games sure have a fantastic soundtrack sometimes. They're such a vibe. Okay, so now, when we enter a shop, it is saved as the current shop, and when we exit, we call the exit method for that shop. And now we should be able to enter and exit shops perfectly. There we go. Back. And it works. I want to also change the description in the button, but we'll do that later. Like that's minor stuff. Or actually, you know what? Let's do that right now because then I can show you the translation system again, which I'm pretty proud of. So let me see. I open this yet again. And we got the shop panel, and this is the exit. And here it just says to change the text to UIN help exit ban, and instead I will say exit shop and copy this text. And here in this tab I have something that I code for this game, which is the translation system. And here we got like every single text in the game. Here for example is the exit ban. I duplicate this, change it to the new one. And here in values you see that it says exit spaceman and sorry about that, and salir de la furgo espacial, which is the Spanish test. Exit the shop, salir de la tienda. Alright, so now we got the translation for this menu. This will be what the UI will use. Alright. And I'm thinking maybe we should have some sort of icon for this, so you know you can enter the shop. But you see, exit the shop. Alright. So I'm thinking, let's do this, let's actually add some sort of visualization to this. How could this look? Should this be like a neon sign that says shop, or maybe an arrow or something? Let's add some particles in here. And we'll just call this, we'll just get a model for this. Maybe depending on the shop we can use a different model or something that I can make later. For now let's use an arrow. We got this one. I don't want a shape. And I don't want a speed either. So we got like an arrow in here. And we'll use this material so we can change the color. Something like yellow, for example. With 1 pi second. One at the start, so we actually have like a single arrow in here. Or maybe we can even animate it. Alright, so this is only the axis we want. And I'm thinking I will add like a point in here. So it does something like this. And I can probably even make this more interesting if I change the pivot a little bit. There we go, because now it like stretches over everything else. And I'm thinking even I will make this even more interesting. Like I change this to 0.5 and move this down a little bit. And I'll do the same thing here. There we go. So now it kinda stretches over. We'll make this a little bit smaller. There we go. For now, this will be our indication that this is a shop. We'll call these effects. Oh hey Nadio! Happy to see ya! How you doing? Hope you are having a fantastic day today. Alright, and I think it is a good time to make a brief about of the shop. Just so we don't lose anything in here. We'll just add it over here for now. Maybe we can even move this a little bit over here to make it more centered. There we go. Alright, so now it is time to do the most complicated thing, which is to actually have items in the shop. Let's try our best. Also, oh, I think there is a problem in here in the texture. This is supposed to be transparent. Let me make a note of this so I don't forget. Here in bags, modern bags. There we go. So I don't forget. Alright, so back to work. I will first go to this script for the shop, and we want to have like a class for this that we can populate our whole shop with, that just has an item and a price. So shop entry, item name, and price. And I think probably later on we will want to actually add more things to this, so I will make a script out of this. Let me see. Create. Oh, by the way, this. There we go. Create C# script, shop entry. Alright. Actually, this should be uppercase. There we go. No, we don't need this. And this is not a mono behavior. We don't need these methods either. So just these things. Alright. So now here for the shop we should have a list of them. Items, there we go. Sorry. There we go. Alright, so now this shop actually has nothing in it, because it is very important that whenever we make a class for this, we add system.serializable. This makes it so that this class actually can be accessed in the editor and can be transformed into text for saving. So there we go, now we have a list of items. And I will edit this as a prefab. And I will go to the inventory database and add a few items from this. Let's add, for example, the emergency kit. And we'll make this cost like 50 coins. And also let's add the single battery. And this one will be like 100 coins. And just to make this even more interesting, let's add the green spaghetti. And this one will be only 25. There we go. So we got like a few items in there. Alright, now we need to actually fill the shop with these items. This will be the hardware. Let's go in here. We don't need this debug message anymore. And let's check the filling of other item menus, so it's a little bit easier to do. Add items of category to inventory panel. Empty inventory panel. Okay, yeah, so this is actually relatively easy. But we don't want to do exactly the same thing. So first thing we'll do this. We want to close everything in the shop. We want to just get rid of everything in here. And here we need a new parameter again. This is shop menu items button template. There we go. So we empty this panel by accessing it through to the template, and then I will copy some method from this and just because I want to do something similar, but it needs to just get everything from a list of shop items. Alright, so I will copy this and we'll make one specifically for shops. And let me see, going back in here. Add items to shop panel. We don't need any category. We only need the template and the method to call for each one. And we will also need a list of items. So this will be shop entry items. There we go. So now we just call this method in here. And we have this button template. Then, you know what, here we will need to also pass you know what, let's just change all of this for a shop. There we go. So now here we can just go shop.items. And here, instead of getting the name like this, we go shop.shop name. This is shop.shop logo. There we go. Alright, so now we got this method fixed. We need to work on this one. Okay, we don't need this, we already got the items from the list. We got this here. And we don't need to check for stock. For now. So we'll just create everything. There we go. For each shop entry in items, we create a new button. Oh, thank you, Calalis. And the name is entry.item name. What about that error? We are working well, we are not breaking anything. There we go. Alright, so now we need to get the item name again. There we go. So now this should be like pretty similar to before, like we get the icon, we get the name, and now we don't want the quantity for this, instead we want the price. So let's check the UI real quick to see how this is named. Text price. So what we'll do for now is get this. We don't want any of this. We just want to change the price. And here we want entry dot price. And we want here to have the icon, so let's actually get it again. There we go. And instead of 10, it just, let me see. Alright, there we go. So now we should be able to set the price for each. And we want to set the events, call the method, everything like that. And activate them. This should actually already work if we use this method in here. They actually do nothing when you hit the button, but we should be able to see the list. Now let's fix a couple things in here, because these should just pass themselves. There we go. Let me see if this actually works. Alright, there we go. Hi, Pirogtai! I know what you mean, it happens. It happens. We are all a little bit tired of that commercial because it plays so much. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Alright, let's see if this works. We got the arrow in here animated, we got this. And something is not working. Something is not assigned because we are... Actually, I am a doofus, as usual, and
hey, molegato. Little Norwegians has a message
see.
for you. It says, warning, warning. Bad backs have been detected in this corner of the internet. Users are reminded to unshrimp immediately. Remember, keep that spine fine.
You heard that. It's time to unshrimp. There we go. Look at her go. Oh my god. What a combo. Who did it better? Also, thank you, Peter. The game sure is coming together. Like, it's been a lot of work, but I am so proud of it. And I am so proud of all of the little bits of help that I'm getting. Like for example from Little Norwegians here. Oh! I'm back! Also, hi Michael! Happy to see ya! How you doing? Let's test this shop. Freezing? Oh my! Cozy up, get some blankets, get some hot chocolate milk or coffee or tea. Cold is nothing to sneeze at, paradoxically. Oh, we got another minigame. Let's see what we get this time, and it is Dave who's deciding. And it's a haunted house. Love to see that. We got Marina as the ghost. We got Diga, we got Jan, we got Sandra, and we got Maya. All of them exploring this creepy miner. Oh my god, that was a combo. Marina is not taking hostages. There we go. Sandra wins. Oh my god, Marina just got the triple kill in there. Okay, so let's see if this works. We get close, and we got the buttons, and this is the 3 items that we added to the list, and this is their prices, so this actually works pretty well. I'm thinking we should change the UI to be like bigger, because really like most shops will have a lot of items. Oh hey, you made me small! Thank you, AC. We really just get a little bit crazy in here with the readings. And yeah, that's exactly what we are working on today. The shop still does nothing, but now we get the list of items. That's something. Let's actually work on making sure that if you already have an item, it doesn't appear. Because I think that will be important, or at least it is like grayed out or something. So, add items to shop panel, and what we'll do is we'll get how many you have in the inventory in here. I don't know how I did that last time, let me check. This is so much code, it's so much for my tiny brain. I think it was in game progress. Yeah, get item amount, entry, that item name, and we get the amount in here. So now, here in the price, what I'll do is that if amount is 0, we just do this, like as usual. But else, if you already have it, instead we set this to a different text. Hey, Nightbot is having a day, it's just like spam all commands at once. And sorry about that, everyone. And we'll just change this to three lines or something. Maybe we can even just change the name color to be different. And the icon. Something like this. We'll see how this looks. So yeah, when you cannot buy something because you already have it, it will be grayed out and it won't show a price. Or maybe we actually want the price to show. Like, just so you know that the price is what the price is. Yeah, I will just like comment this, because when we add the building system, the crafting system, it will use the shop menu. We'll just add like prices that depend on items instead of this. Alright. And now what we want to do is that instead of this normal entry, oh yeah, but you know, the crafting system will be just something simple. It will be like, if you have this item and this item, you can buy this other one and you get rid of the other two. So it will be like, you can get this power up for your rocket boost, but you need like a broken rocket and an old battery, and you go to Bab and she builds it for you. Just to be able to get items in more different ways. So it won't be like a very advanced thing. Like, this is not going to be Stardew Valley, but you know, still cool. So now here we just add the event, and what I will do is that if you already have the item, you just don't do this. There we go. So you cannot buy an item twice. Alright. This done, let's actually work on the method from when you buy something. Oh, crafting systems are really interesting. One day I will make a game with an in-depth crafting system. I've had like a couple projects in the past that had that, but they didn't really take off. I ended up abandoning them. Okay, so now we need to be able to actually buy things. So let's check the equipment button, or actually let's just make a method in here. Public buy item, and we just set here the shop entry. There we go. Now let me check something real quick. This is a method call, though. I wonder how did I do this last time. Let me just add a marker in here so I can go back. And let's check last time I used this. Yeah, it sends the method with the item. Okay. Okay, so what I should actually do, this goes back in here, and this is what comes inside. Are we still in the current method? Yeah. And instead of sending the item, We just sent the T entry. There we go. Alright. So now this method will be called correctly. And we just need to be able to, you know, to actually do something. First off, we want to check if you got the money. There we go. If you have more money than the price, then you can buy it. Else, you cannot. It's basically how this works. For now here, we'll just like do a debug. There we go. Probably even just change the description line. There we go. So let's actually get these to be part of the translation system too. Saving the scripts, this is loading. Alright, there we go. So here in the UI, hi Dream, happy to see ya. We'll duplicate this one. Not enough money. And here we'll say you can afford this. I'm in Spanish. No puedes permitírtelo. Oh, hey Falcon! Happy to see ya! How you doing? How's the week treating ya? For everyone who doesn't know Falcon in here, amazing 3D artist. Even better person. Good, good. I am good too. I am getting so much done. It is crazy. Alright, so we got this added, and check this out. Falcon, this is what we are working on today. For the Twinkle game. Let me see if this launches. There we go. Yeah, we are working on this. By the way, look at this. Getting transparent things if the character is behind something. We are actually adding a shop system now. And if you come here, it kind of appears. And you cannot buy things that you already have. But the rest do appear. Although you cannot do anything yet. This is the next step we are adding. Thank you, Falcon. This is certainly coming together real well. So if you don't have the money, it should just be what appears when you go through this. Also, this should be happening should be getting the translation. Let me check this. Oh yeah, it is using one or the other. There we go. So now you should actually set the descriptions of things. Alright. And here I should be adding the name of the new method we are making. This one, and by item. There we go. So now whenever you hit the item button, it will call this method. And if you cannot afford it, it will just set this text. And if you can, then it will subtract that amount of money, I think. We add money, but this in negative. There we go. And then also we add the item, and the item is entry dot item name, and then we just call this method again. Because we want this to be reload. There we go. Next is the entries that should be current shop dot items, and then the method is this one. Alright, so now whenever you buy an item, it will not only be bought, but it will also refresh the shop. Alright. So let's see if this works. Because I'm thinking the only problem we'll probably have is that it doesn't select the same button you had before. But we'll do that next if we manage to fix this. Alright, green spaghetti, you can afford this. Okay, so we come back with more money. We get a bunch of coins in here. This is a tutorial because I tested it in here. Alright, we got enough money for a plate of spaghetti. So we come in here and we buy this. And okay, small problem. We are filling this again, but we are not actually removing the old ones. So we need to do that too. So, and inventory panel with this. There we go. And I want to also save the name of the item so we can select the same button. We get the item name, and now we do this thing. And we find the button with the same name. And we get the component button. Alright, so this now we will use it in the select coroutine. There we go. And this is a bit of a roundabout way to do this, but it works and it doesn't bug out when you pause the game. If this works, we're just going to start working on polish to the menu and just add a logo and stuff. Okay, let's check this out. You can afford this, but it tells you what the items are. We go back, get a bunch of money. There we go. More than enough to buy spaghetti. And then, whoops, an enemy already attacking me. Okay. Whatever. So we buy the spaghetti now. And we got the spaghetti and nothing is selected. Okay. So this is something we should actually fix. Obviously, if you buy an item, you cannot select the same button again. So we should probably just go back to the first one, I think. So we actually don't need this. Or actually, yeah, we should be able to select the same one. It should be still active, just with grayed out text. So it's not working, I see. It's the problem. The problem then is that when we fill this with the items, it's probably not getting the correct name. We'll just try this. Let's just test what once again, but this time we'll pause and see the name of the buttons. Alright, so I get a bunch of money. And then I come in here and enter. And we probably should be able to see how much money we got in here, right? That should make sense. Again, if we buy the spaghetti, and now no button is selected. Why? Because this has been an error. Let's find out what is happening. There is this part. We are not finding a button with the same name. So let's check what's the button's name. We should be getting one. So why didn't we get one? Oh, because I just added this. See, this is my brain. This is my stupid brain. It's not the same. I am sorry. It's not the same thing to pass a variable than a string that reads the same as the variable name. Let's buy spaghetti once again. And we should have it in our inventory after. Just to make sure, let's check our items now. And let's just go in here. And I'm thinking now we won't actually see the spaghettis in the inventory because we don't have a food category. It's not actually adding it. Oh, because we cannot afford it. Okay. Money. Unspeakable wealth. Just by running down the street. And now we buy this. And we are still getting something. Oh, I see. Because we are checking for the old button. I see. So we will have to do something new in our code. We cannot simply do this. We need to add a new coroutine. And select button by name. We will actually copy this just as a reference. Select button by name, and we send this as the first parameter, and then the parent as the second. I will copy this and I will go to this method in here and just create another. String name, transform, parent. Right. So we use this. And actually, you know what? Let's make this a coroutine. And what we do is we wait a frame, and then button B is equal to this. We disable B, wait another frame. There we go. And we only do this if B is not null, by the way. Because it doesn't make sense to do this if the button doesn't exist, as we are passing a name. Alright. Whoops, what did I do? There we go. There we go. This should work now. Hopefully. Let's just try. This song always makes me happy. I don't know why, it's so full of energy. It's like it turns everything into a game. Alright, so I'm going to get some money first. Enough money to buy some spaghetti. And just come to this shop. And I bought it and it works. There we go. It works. Just that we cannot really see it because we don't really have a category for food. Which brings me to another important thing that I want to do. See, in Twinkle you can buy items and you can buy food. And when you buy food, you should just eat it right there and get a passive effect from it. So let's go back to our entry, to our shop entry, and we'll add a boolean in here that will be its food, which by default is false. There we go. And what we'll do here is that when we use the item, instead of adding it to your inventory if it's food, it just equips it in the food slot. Set equipment. I don't remember what index is the food. I set it to 0. And then entry dot item name. There we go. So let's check what slot is the food actually. Let me see. Yeah, it's the third one. It's a slot 3. So we come back in here and we assign the item to a slot 3. There we go. So now when you eat spaghetti, you just get the effect. Now I also want to make sure that if it's food, it doesn't check if you have it in your inventory, but if you have it equipped already. So let's here to the amount thing, and let's get a boolean called is active food, which is equal to game progress dot get equipment name from the third slot that equals entry dot item name. So if the food is the same item in here, then it counts as if you already had it. So we check that either it is not food or it's not current food. It's active. It's not the active food. There we go. So now after you eat some spaghetti, you cannot eat another plate of spaghetti until you eat something else or you run out of spaghettis in your stomach, just like in real life. Let's check if this works, because if it does, like, we've been incredibly productive today. Like, we are getting like such a huge system in just a single stream. Let me see. First of all, money. This is how the world works in here. And now I buy some spaghetti. Let me move this window around so I can actually see. There we go. We buy spaghetti, and I cannot buy spaghetti again. But if I go to the pause, it is not showing. Why? It should be showing in here. Huh. Let me check real quick. We are setting the equipment to be the third one. Let's see, if the slot is less than 0, then we do nothing. If we are out of bounds, we do nothing. See. The slots should actually be smaller than these, though. I'm thinking. I don't know why this is written like this. We'll check if now it works. Because it's strange that it works if it's like this. Let's try again. Let's see if we did a good job or not. Right, got money, enough to buy spaghetti. Do a light parkour, get spaghetti, and it's still not working. Let me see. Okay, this is adding slots if we don't have them already, so this is correct. And this should be adding them. So either something in here is not going well, or the UI is not showing what we have as food. Let's check the UI control. And he's here in pause equipment info. We are getting the food. And we are getting the item. So let's just debug in here. Alright, and let's see if this shows what's actually not working. Testing, testing, testing. Okay, so now it's null, which is correct. And if we get some money, and go in here and buy spaghetti. It is still saying null, but when we equipped it, it actually did show, which is strange. We should be setting equipment 3 if it's food. Oh, I see. It's not. I am so stupid. I'm sorry. I am sorry, everyone. This is such a non-issue. It's as simple as this. Opening the shop prefab. We didn't say that the spaghetti was food. Although now that I think about it, I should just check the item category. This should be easier. So, yeah, but then we need to get the item from the database. It's okay like this. I would like to be able to set it like this. Plus, maybe I can make food that you can carry and you can use later on to get the effect immediately. Alright, so getting the spaghetti money, gotta get the garlic bread, and if I now eat a plate of spaghetti, there we go, we got the spaghetti in the UI. It is in here. In fact, it says green spaghetti. UI spaghetti. So this works. This actually works. I am incredibly happy about it. Okay, so what we'll do next is, I think we'll just add a little bit of polish and then we'll call it a day. And I'm thinking what we'll do is going here to the UI and maybe change the shop UI so it shows bigger buttons. There we go, and I will hide a lot of things that we don't really need, just for visual clarity. There we go. And there we go. Alright, so let me see. Maybe here we can change this from this white shape to be like big squares, maybe. Maybe this is too big. This is okay, we get like 3. Okay, so now we actually change the layout of this button. I don't want this horizontal layout. What I want is the icon to be like most of the image. Maybe not the bottom. Maybe something like this. And then the price is just like $48 by 64. Maybe 64, something like this. And the name goes from there. To this, maybe? I don't know, maybe this is like too short for the text. Maybe it should actually take like the whole width and then we just move the price somewhere else. Like the top. Maybe something like this, yeah. Maybe this works, and we could maybe even make the price a little bit bigger in size. Like 32. No auto size, just 36. Okay. This works, this works. Maybe we can even go to this direction. Yeah. And this one can be centered. There we go. Alright, I think this looks better. I think this is better for a shop that doesn't have as many items. Next thing I want to actually do is actually animating this logo. Let me see, I got this in here. And this is the decoration controller. So I will create another animator in here.
Yo molegato, drink some water.
Drinking water, you got it. Okay, happy to see ya, by the way. What are you doing today? I hope you are having a fantastic day. We are adding a shop menu to the game, and it's so far I think it's pretty fun. I'm thinking maybe the price should be bigger too. Yeah, 48. There we go. And maybe the icon adds like 24 in here, or even 32. Something like this. So we can make this even a little bit bigger. There we go. Way better. Still recovering from surgery. Okay, take it easy. Rest up as much as you need. As much as you need, I mean. My pronunciation is so bad. I am so sorry. But you know what I mean. Take it easy. And rest up. Because surgery really takes a lot out of your body. Yeah. Okay. Anything else beside that, by the way? Feel free to share any good news you got. Because I always think celebrating everyone's good news is like the best way to cheer up. I will create an animator controller in here, and this will be shop logo animator controller. And add it in here. Wait, is it in here? No. There we go. And I'm thinking what I will do is duplicate this, set it inside. So this is the actual logo, and this one doesn't have an image. This one's just the animator, so we can animate better. And I will create a single animation. And what it will do is, like, for example, over the course of a second, this goes a little bit like this. Wait a second, this is not animated. No, it is. No, it's not. Why? Because this got another animator. Okay, there we go. And we don't even need this. Alright, now I can actually come here and animate this a little bit. And then, like, very quickly jump up a little. Then get the scale back to normal. And then even faster it will go back to the normal position. And it will squash a little bit. Then do it the other way. And over here it just goes back to 1 again. Let's see how this looks. Okay, so the timing is not very good. should be way more like this. I kinda don't like how this is changing the rotation here. The scale, I mean, I will just like maybe do this. Okay, because until we land, there we go. So now this is better timing. Now I think I will go here to the position. So I want this to be broken to actually be a good bounce. There we go. This is also such a banger. Seriously, what's up with Persona soundtrack? Hi, Webcutter. I don't really understand your message in chat. I am sorry. So this is going up. Should be over here. And then I don't think we need any of these. I think we just go back to normal. And then after we land, we actually get a squash a little bit. And we can even make this a little bit shorter. There we go. Way better. I will also rotate it a little bit. Maybe rotate it to the other side. And after it bounces, it kinda goes back to the other. Okay, but this should take way longer, something like this. And I'm thinking actually I will copy this, all of this, and add it like over here. Move this over here too. So I can paste it like twice. There we go. So now it kinda does this thing twice before doing the jump. I think this looks cool in movement. It's very important that here it is unscaled time, so even if the game is paused, we can still see the animation. So let's test the menu again and see if it works. And if it does, like, we can give ourselves a big pat in the back, because we have added the shop system to the game in just one stream. And that is crazy, I gotta say, because I've been postponed this for like months, working on other things. Oh, we have broken something in here. No problem, easy fix, I know exactly what broke. And is here, we don't have the image anymore, because the image is not the small one, the child one of the big one. We'll just call this logo pivot. There we go. So now it should work. Crossing our fingers. Let's see if this works. Also, by the way, I will apologize for the stream being a little bit boring and a little bit slow today. Alright, so we get again the weird Unity bug that we know how to fix, thankfully. Let's just do that. We'll revert all of this. Reverse selected. There we go. This should have fixed the issues with components not being the same size and not in the same position as they are in the prefab. There we go. And this already looks way better. Okay, the back button has a weird hitbox, by the way. And it might be because the text itself is broken the hitbox. Monstering is low energy and chill as heck. What will we do? You know, I actually enjoy when the streams are a little bit high energy. Even if I am a chill person most of the time. But you know, today I cannot bring myself to do that. Thank you, buddy. I will do one thing here. In this one, I will actually open the prefab, because I want to fix this for every single button. And it's that none of these should be raycast target. Only this one should be. Or rather, it's only the background of the button should be. Not this one. Not this one. Not this one, and decidedly not the text. There we go. Alright, so I think we can be pretty proud of today's work. Let me just change one thing real quick, because I want it to be a little bit prettier. We just call this the poop to fit. And if this works, it will look like way better already. Just having the right logo and the name. There we go. And it's so fitting that we are getting Persona music with this, because I was so inspired by Persona for these things. Now this thing, actually, it would be so cool if we had a music level thing in here too. I'm just thinking how to do it in a way that looks cool. But hey, not bad at all, I think. Can't afford this, go back, do a spaghetti run, squash an enemy, hack some trees, with a random tutorial. When we are ready, we just come here and we can buy some spaghettis and have it in our equipment menu. But nothing here. There we go. I think we can be proud. I think we can be proud of this. So what I will do right now is Mom spaghetti. Actually not mom, because you are just buying it in a shop. Maybe I can make mom spaghetti an item that you get only if you go to your home. That could be so cool. So let's go to the just chatting scene for a second. And I want to do something for everyone who's new in here, everyone that is not all the time. I want to show the game's trailer again. And I hope you enjoy it, okay? In the meantime, I will be looking at about who to raid afterwards. Enjoy! And there we go. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you like what the game's looking like, if you want to see more, if you want to know when the game is out, go on Wishlist on Steam. You got the link in chat right now. It will help so much and it will make me so happy. So thank you all for being here. Thank you for adding the game to your wishlist. And thank you for being just real good eggs, okay? For now, I will send ya with Zoe. She's online with more people and she deserves all of the love too. She's a real good friend. For now, see you next time. Which is tomorrow actually. Bye!